Hello Dragoon! Today I bring a new tutorial on how to use TLoD TMD Converter, explaining in detail the usage of the tool. So let's get into it. Requirements. For using this tool, it's required have installed several chains and have the files already unpacked. For doing this, you just need to start several chains and let it run the unpacking process. When you see the Start menu, you can simply start TLoD TMD Converter. This tool relies heavily in several chains unpacking file structure. First, view of the window tool. As you can see, we have some interesting features and buttons around. Most important are Battle Model Conversion, Submap Model Conversion, and Config. Also, we have some hints from our friend Raf. Below is the conversion result text box, which shows some information. Finally, we see two buttons, About button and Advanced Conversion. For Advanced Conversion, I will be doing an entire review at the end of the video. Talking about configuration topic, the first thing we will do is check that everything is fine. In here you can change many options. Tool window size. With this you can change the size of the tool window. Also you can set a custom size. Several chains default folder. This is the location of the files folder in several chains. This is very important to be set in your configuration. If you need to change this, you can do it as many times as you want. Dump folder. Folder in which the converted files will be placed. Keep in mind, this tool will create a totally custom folder tree. Save config. Will save the current configuration that you made. Console. Just discard everything you change. Now we get into the first conversion tool. Battle Models Conversion. Once we enter in this mode, the tool will pop up a new window. In this window, we can see several lists, options, and buttons. But don't be afraid, I will explain how this works. First, we will start with the parent list. In this list, you will find the battle models split by their parents category. To be clear, in original files are not such things like parents, but actually I find a way to parent them by the usage and positioning inside the original file. In this list, you can choose only one of the parents. Battle stages, bosses, characters, cutscenes, enemies, logo, tutorial, warm-up. As you can see, I try to keep it pretty simple. So, for example, you want the battle stage from Zenevatos. You first need to select battle stages, and suddenly you see the Add button became active. So if you press it, you will see the next list filled by names. This list contains the object name of the model. In this new list, that we will call as object list, you can select more than one object to be converted. Also, you can select them all, or you can clear the list if you need to. Now that we find the Zenevatos battle stage, we select it. Again, a button became active. another Add button. This Add button leads to the last list, the conversion queue. Once you add it, you will see Convert models became active and ready to be pushed. Also, you can check that some information is shown. The total number of models in queue changed, so you can track how many files you will be converting. So now we can press the Convert button. Once you made it, a little window will pop up. This is the classic Start or Cancel window. Press Start and the model will convert. After conversion, a new window will show up. The conversion finished and the total number of file converts is shown. Now we will review some options. Above the list, you will see two options: Convert All and Merge Animations. If you press Convert All, the queue list will be filled with all the models from every parent automatically. But be aware, we will be converting around 488 models, so this could take a while depending on your hardware speed. The second one, it's a tricky option. It's called Merge Animations. Only available for addition animations. This one will grab each animation sequence used in the selected addition and join them all into a single animation. As a final note, the tool is designed to convert all the animations for the selected model. This means that the model conversion queue is not showing all the files that you will be converting, but how many models are you converting. So for example, if Dart have 108 animations, you will see in the conversion queue that you are converting one single model. Now we get into the second conversion tool, Submap Models Conversion. This new feature present on the version beta 0.4 will convert all the models involved in the submaps. Maybe you know them as the pre-rendered backgrounds or with another names. In order to understand how to use this option, you need to know how a submap is composed. Disk parent. A disk parent basically means in which disk these submap files are used. Then came the submap itself. That is the actual location in which you are playing. And finally, the cut. A cut is the place that you are placed currently. So we can say that a submap is composed by several cuts, and each cut have their own environment model and objects models. Environment model is the 3D model that is walkable by player. Object models are the objects which are present in that environment. For example, the character that you can control in that cut, NPCs, treasure chests, interactables, etc. As example, I will say Disk 1, Zealous, Cut 1, and inside Cut 1 we have environment model and object models, which are Dart, Sandora Soldier, all-female villager, etc. Keep in mind that in places that after some events, NPCs or interactables can change, these models will be present in the same cut. In the tool, I followed the same logic. So, you select the disk that you want to convert, and the first list will fill with all the submap locations. Once you click over them, the second cut list will be filled. In this case, some stuff changed from the battle model conversion. As you can see, all the lists are single selection, or you can select them all. I designed this way because the quantity of files converted per cut is normally around 3 to 5 models, which became a huge load to your PC when converting. Also, to keep it simple to avoid making the user feel dizzy. At the very right, you will find some additional controls for adding into the queue. These options are checkboxes. Add submap environment, add submap objects. These selections will be active or disabled depending on the original submap cut. Some cuts have no environment or objects. The good thing is, add to queue won't will work unless you select one of the two possible options. The rest of the buttons will work as in the battle model conversion. Advanced conversion. This last option from the main window, it's the more complex to use, since it's designed for advanced users. Using this option will permit the user playing a little bit with some options while converting. But the bad news is, you can convert just one model at a time. Manual conversion allows to load a single model file, and if not embedded data is found, will ask to the user if want to load a single animation, merge various animations, or just convert the model without animations. Force animation. This option will enable a way to load a single animation file from the game and fill it with dummy objects. So you will be able to watch this animation in your 3D software. This is very handy for real bug animations or non-model animations, which are several around the game files. Finally, for these conversion options, I encourage the user to use two spreadsheets: TLoD file mapping and TLoD Dragoon 2.1 file mapping. In both, you can find the specific number of files or folder you want to check. To end this tutorial, I will remember that you could ask any question related to the tools or to 3D animations at the TLoD worldwide community at the modding forum in Discord. Also, you can check some other of my tutorials in this channel. I hope this tutorial helped you in your quest, Dragoon. See ya next time!